Hey guys, it's me, Amber. If you don't know who I am, you probably know me as Amber Scott. It's Amber Snow now, and I've been a coach since 2011. I have achieved Elite 3 times, been in the top 10. I definitely have been the six-figure earner a year club for quite some time. And one of my biggest strengths is strategy. I had a mentor very early on at Beachbody when I was a two-star, and she said something very simple that really changed the way I looked at income with Beachbody. She said, Amber, Beachbody is always trying to give away money. Don't leave a single dollar on the table. Make as much money for the amount of work you're doing as possible. It was very straightforward. There was nothing life changing about that statement, but it made me actually put in the effort to learn how it is that we get paid and all the different little ways that we can actually make an income. So what I made for you guys today is a PowerPoint on the different ways that we get paid. There's actually a lot more than you probably can imagine or assume. It is a lot. And I'm going to end it with some tips on the ways that I recommend that you make the most income. Sorry, I'm trying to share my screen there. Um, so here's what we're going to do, kids. I'm going to talk very, very quickly. I know I don't have a lot of time with you guys. I don't want the video to be something that you guys get bored and go away from because it's really important to me that you understand all that's going on with it. So first thing first, I know that starting a training group with the concept of money might flip some people out. Understand that we just went an order of the matrix. It's not that money is the most important thing, although it is obviously important. You are running a business. You will hear about the other aspects of coaching throughout the training. So hopefully this doesn't, bring you off or have you tuning out. So I like to talk about money because to me it's a puzzle, it's a game. I like all the moving parts that Beachbody offers us. So first thing first, how much money should you be making for each rung? It's actually broken down. So your very first uh, rung, sorry, should be $100 a month, and that's business starter. Uh, that's brand new. That's cover your Shakeology, right? Everybody in this group who's watching this training should already be a business starter, just based on the requirements to get in. Team builder. This is per month. Again, these are the runs that's all done by the month. $250. That's when you're just getting started, putting a few people under you, moving forward. A team leader would be making $1,000 a month. An organization leader, $2,500, and an executive leader, at least $8,500. So again, that's monthly. A lot of the screenshots you're going to see through this are weekly, because that's how we actually get paid here. So first thing first, what's the first way we get paid? Retail sales. This is very simple, you guys. This is sales of products. Just like, hey, I sold a 21-day fix. Hey, I sold a $15 hip hop abs. Hey, someone wanted to buy a pull-up assist thing from me. That's just products, okay? And another personal sales section is going to be your HD and your challenge pack, right? The reason why I'm really not going to get into this stuff is because this is stuff you guys totally already know. And you know that if you sell a challenge pack, you get paid. You know that you make 25% off product. That this is not news if you're in this group, okay? One thing I did want to mention was that the Success Club lead sales actually do add up quite a bit. That's where a lot of my retail sales income comes from. I did a quick thing. I have about 1,000 customers from the Success Club program over the last 5 years in 4 centers. So my husband and myself and 2 business centers. So I took a quick screenshot on one of them of just the orders I've received in the last whatever would fit on my screen, honestly. So those are just some orders since the 20th of January, so 3 weeks. These are customers that have made a purchase in the last 3 weeks, and I got them as a lead anytime between during the last 3 weeks or in the previous years. You see them all the way back from 2013, 2014. So that's a big portion. So you definitely want to make sure you're always making Success Club and that you're doing it consecutively, because if you miss Success Club, even though these customers were already assigned to you in the past, you won't get paid off their order. You actually have to make Success Club in order to get the commission off these orders. I would be so mad at myself if I was giving away all of this. Right, that'd be crazy. So I don't miss Success Club because I know I'm leaving money on the table, right? And that's what we're not going to do. Reoccurring orders for your customers. I do really recommend that you guys make sure you are focused on keeping your people on HD and keeping them on other things, Derm Exclusive, the Performance line, anything that has a reoccurring charge. People are using something all the time that's going to build you a higher commission. Now, I'm actually going to go into at the very end of this all the ways I recommend you guys increase your income. So I'm not going to get into that right now, but I want to just make sure you understand what the retail sales actually covers. So it's just product sales, okay? Now, subscription. This one's huge. I did a little snapshot for my team. We do product of the week on our team page, and this is the club membership. So you receive 40% of all of the commission, or all of the charges for your club members. So if they pay $38.88, you're making, 17 bucks, something like that, 15 bucks every single time that happens. Now, a lot of people shy away from recommending the club membership because they don't understand what it means. But essentially, they're getting access to the Beachbody On Demand catalog. They're getting access to the trainers through VIP chats. I don't know if you guys ever checked those out. There is the online meal planner, shopping list, and recipe printer. And then, of course, 10% off all of their future purchases. They'll actually get everything they purchase at a discount. If they're on Shakeology Home Direct, it's actually the same cost. So they actually get all of this because when you take out the Shakeology discount and insert this cost, it breaks even. So they're essentially getting all of this for free. This is something I really recommend you guys learn about. If you don't know about this, this is huge. If you have 100 customers on 15 bucks, what kind of money is that going to be long term, right? That's going to matter. What if you do that every year for 5 years? And then you have 500 customers. I don't know about you, but I could use an extra, what is that, 7,500 bucks a year for giving somebody something that they actually would like and use. So there's the subscription purchases. You get 40% if anybody is a club member. Okay, cycle bonuses. I am not going to drag you through the explanation of cycle bonuses. There is an amazing video. I'm actually going to post a list of resources I recommend that you look through when I post this video. So you can watch the Michael Neiman video if for some reason at this point in your journey you haven't seen it yet. What I want to point out is the money difference between being an emerald, a ruby, or a diamond when it comes to cycle bonuses. And what do you actually have to do in order to make this happen? So yes, we know that you have two legs. You get 100 on one side, 200 on the other. Okay? If you're a brand new emerald and you got your mom and your husband, you probably have never seen one of these. And you probably maybe got 14 bucks once and don't even know how it happened. In which case, definitely go watch the video so you can understand it. However, if you have seen the cycle bonus before and you understand how they work, I really want to recommend that you use the cycle bonus calculator tool because you can actually set a goal of how much you want to make from your team. And it will tell you, great, if you would like to make that, here's how much you need to cycle. So I actually did side by side here an emerald and a diamond. And the reason why I did $250 a week is because emeralds are capped at $250. Remember what I said, never leave a Beachbody dollar on the table. If you are capping at emerald, you're doing it wrong, okay? You need to get to ruby and then you need to get to diamond because you're earning money and Beachbody is going, thanks. They're not saving that money for you. You don't get that money later. It's gone. You don't get it. It accumulates and then they go, okay, thank you. Here's your $250. We're throwing the rest in the garbage. That's terrible, right? So I did $250 because that's the cap for emerald. And that was I figure everybody should know that. And it's one of the big reasons why you should get out of emerald quickly. Now, you get $14 for each cycle bonus as an emerald. You get 18 as a diamond. What's cool about this is when you use this tool, you can actually see, look at the difference between how much volume you would need on each leg to get to your goal. Now, if I'm an emerald, to get 250, I need 3,400 volume points on one of my legs. But if I'm a diamond, I only need 2,600 volume points on one of my legs. It is going to be a lot easier for me to reach my financial goals if I am moving, if I am the one pushing ahead, right? So make sure you're moving your rank while you're building all of this so that you can, again, maximizing the money for the work you're already doing. I just want to teach you guys how to play the game, okay? There's a lot of pieces, there's a lot of moving parts, it's a big puzzle, and if you capitalize on all of it, then your income is higher for the same amount of work that somebody else is doing, okay? So you can put in any number you'd like into this cycle bonus calculator, and then you put in your rank, $14, $16, or $18 for emerald, ruby, or diamond, and it will tell you how many people is that, because they're right on the bottom. How many people on Shakeology HD do you need to have? Great. I need to go sign 30 coaches on one side and 14 on the other. Not you personally sponsored, like that many coaches, but that downline needs to be on HD, that many coaches. It lays it out right there for you. It's very linear. You want to make this much money, grow your team to this size. Done and done. Make sure they're all on HD. So to me, cycle bonuses, you guys should know how they work. I don't think necessarily people understand how much control you have over them. I think they kind of sit around and go, okay, we'll see what happens as a team grows. Okay? So what about the matching bonus? This is another one that gets overlooked quite a bit, which just kills me. I'm gonna grab my calculator real quick to show you guys something. But do you see this? What I did is I grabbed a quick snapshot out of one of my other business centers, my second business center, because my second business center has 12 emeralds in it, right? So a matching bonus is paid every week to rubies, diamonds, and star diamonds. So if you are sitting really close to ruby and you're like just bumming because you're not a diamond, get to ruby first and make some money on the way up. Okay? You capitalize on this. They're trying to pay you on the emerald you do have. So what I wanted to show you guys real quick was, look at this. Okay, we've got 12 emeralds in here. If I have 12 emeralds in a business center, and it's making me $85 a week. Look, some of these emeralds are, this is like their mom and their brother, this is their husband. I mean, 14 bucks, right? I'm making $1.40, but think about this. 85 times 52 weeks in a year, it's $4,420. A lot of times we get so fixated on the star diamond bonus, get to 5-star, get to 5-star, get to 5-star, we forget that there's a lot of people who would be making a good income, 90 bucks a week, $182 a week, as emerald coaches, if you took the time to show them what is possible and to explain to them why they should be emerald. Now, I'm actually putting a video in my resources list about that you can give to other people or that you can make of your own, saying this is why you want to be emerald. Not just why I want you to be emerald. This is why you want to be emerald. And you can take coaches that have one straggly coach or have never signed a coach, and you can help them get 2, 3, 4 coaches under them. And they create this kind of pay in your organization. And then you can teach your diamonds this and your star diamonds this. And it can be focused on emeralds, because you know what? $4,420 is more than 4 2-star bonuses. You could make the 2-star bonus every single quarter by getting 2-star. Or you could make 12 emeralds. Same amount of money. So I'm not saying to do one or the other, I'm saying to do both. And I'm saying to place the emphasis in the appropriate places. You know, don't go all for the glitz and the glamour all the time. There is something to be said for the smaller pieces adding up, for that compound effect, for that slight edge, for all of those, right? So the matching bonus is really important. And this is, I've seen actually people use this as a recognition tool, saying, because you got a matching bonus, you get to have a call with me. Like, you basically now bought my time. So if you get a matching bonus, 4 weeks in a row, we're having a one-on-one call. I've seen that. It's really cool. So rubies get 5%. They would have got a $45, or $40 one, 42 something. And then diamonds get 10%. So don't throw that money away. Focus on what you can, what's in your control right now. Okay? So what about fast start bonuses? People see this in their commission and they kind of just write it off as, oh, it's when I sign a coach. Okay, yes, That's true. But a fast start bonus specifically from the FAQ says the Shakeology Fast Start bonus. The bonus that is earned each time a per se sponsored coach purchases a Shakeology Home Direct Fast Start pack. That's HD or a challenge pack or a showcase challenge pack within 30 days. So when they sign up or if they call in their 30 days and get one, right? You know they can do that. You get $20 if they do Shakeology HD. You get between $40 and $105, depending on the challenge pack they choose. It's not commission, it's a bonus. Let's be very clear about that because there are rules and regulations around how we're paid for signing coaches. So watch the way you speak about that. It's called a fast start bonus, and it's a bonus for helping a team member get started quickly in their new business with the products that they'll be using and just demonstrating. Okay. So something to think about is when you're offering someone the ability to join your team, that amazing opportunity, are you just throwing them the $140 challenge pack, telling them, oh, just get on demand, just get 21-day fix, I don't know, just get something cheap, get whatever you can and just getting them in? Or are you presenting them multiple opportunities? Because there's actually a $300 package, it's $295. I put a picture here for you. Comes with their Shakeology, comes with the waiving of the fee like always, comes with the on-demand trial like always, and it also comes with 3 programs, 21-day fix, trial, and max 30. Now, those are specifically programs they chose to put in this because they're not available online. They're not part of the classic catalog. So while, yes, you can stream them, you have to purchase them first, right? So, and these are very popular programs. To me, these are some, and it's a good variety, right? They're not all Shanti, they're not all Shalene, they're not all Autumn. They're going to give you the best start to just building your business. And look at the bottom. It includes a Shakeology Super Sampler, a Shakeology Tote Bag, 5 of them, a Shakeology Welcome Guide, 10 of them, and 5 catalogs. $300. So you can cop out and not know the value of what we offer, and that's fine, and just beg people to be on your team and get them in for $140 and get your $40 fast start bonus, or you can present them this opportunity as well. You can say, hey, there's 2 ways that you can join, right? You can join with the program that you've chosen, or if you're really serious about your business, you can start with this. And you can increase your fast start bonus. I mean, does this ever even occur to someone? Like, I don't think people even know this is a thing. This is something you should offer to every single coach that signs up. Even if they don't take it, what about the ones that will? I mean, this is an incredible value. This is not something we had when I started. We had the diamond pack. It was like $700 or something like that. So I don't know. I really think you guys should be presenting this to everybody when they join your team, just as an opportunity. Even if they bought a challenge pack before, if maybe they got 21-day fix challenge pack and they're upgrading to be a coach, why don't they get this? They can sell the 21-day fix to someone else. They can give it to somebody as a gift. They can use it as a prize. Use the other 2 programs, really get their business started, right? Okay, I'll get off that horse there. Okay. Fast Start Bonus Plus is something that I think people don't know a lot about. There is actually an opportunity. So let's say you get 5 coaches who, when they are signing up, purchase a challenge pack. Now, this is not upgraded, okay? When they are signing up, purchase a challenge pack or the showcase pack that we just talked about, 5 of them in 5 weeks, you are rewarded for consistency. If you sign 1 coach every single week for the rest of the year, or for a whole year, let's just say a whole year for math reasons, okay, there's 10 weeks, 10 5-week opportunities in the year-ish, right? So, $1,000 a year. It doesn't suck. Just for having a consistency of building. You get a $100 bonus every time you sign 5 coaches in 5 weeks. You want to know the coolest part? There's no limit to that. So if you sign 10 coaches in 5 weeks, $200. What would it be if you signed 1 coach a day? I have no idea. I think you get like a $400 or $500 bonus every single month times 12. Are you guys seeing what's possible here if you understand timing and how to work all of these different angles? This is huge. This is a great incentive to hold you accountable to recruiting on your way to diamond, on your way to elite, on your way to 5-star, on your way to 2-star, whatever your goal is. You can use this as your benchmark. Well, did I earn my fast start bonus? No, then you know what? I wasn't recruiting enough. And that's a good way to just stay on top of that. What about the star diamond leadership? Okay. So this is what people call a quarterly bonus. It's actually called the star diamond leadership bonus profit sharing pool. 2 stars, 5 stars, 10 stars, 15 stars. Those are the opportunities. As you rank advance, you do receive all of them. So if you look at this, it's in Spanish. Don't worry about it. And you look at this and you see double star diamond, and then you see 5-star diamond. Well, if you're a 5-star, you don't just get the 5-star. You get the 5-star in the 2-star. So when you get to superstar diamond, you actually receive all of them. Now, here's why I mentioned that earlier. So if you look at this, you could be receiving the 2-star bonus every year 4 times and receiving the 2-star bonus every year 4 times in emeralds, and together making $8,000-$10,000 a year off of that work combined. And I really want you guys to think about this. Like, when you're building for your rank, don't get so laser focused on rank that you forget to make money on the way there. This is why I really believe so deeply in the leadership ladder, because they finally woke up and said, hey, we don't want a bunch of diamonds that are making $18 that are paying half their family Shakeology. We got people quitting and walking away and saying the business doesn't work because they got to diamond and they didn't make any money, because they didn't make any money on the way there. No one told them, hey guys, let's make you an income so that you want to stay. So you don't feel like you're working for free. Let's give you a reason to stick around. And by knowing all these little pieces, you guys can do that. So if you guys want more information on the leadership bonuses, when they're paid, what the qualifications are, check the FAQ. Here's one nobody talks about, the Beachbody Challenge. Are you aware that there are people who have made $100,000 in a year in this business simply off getting their customers incredible results? You know, there is not a limit to the number of people that you can have that win the Beachbody Challenge. Are you guys aware of any of this? So when your customer input their before and afters into the daily contest, monthly contest, any of that, they are asked if you help them. If they say yes, it's automatically you're entered. If they win, you win. You just get a check. Okay. Well, you have to fill out a W-9, and then you get a check. But basically, if they win the daily contest, they're moved into the monthly contest, and then the quarterly contest, and then so on and so forth, as they continue to win. And what's cool is they accumulate these prizes, and so do you. So you see this guy down here says he won $106,000. You're like, does it make sense? It does. That means he won the monthly, then won the quarterly, and then won the yearly, which means his coach got $26,500 as well. If you had a bunch of people going through this and you were getting people really good results, you took their nutrition seriously, you really helped them see the results, and you encourage them regularly to input their results onto the Beachbody Challenge website and nominate you and all that, like, this could be a huge amount of income for you. I don't think anyone really realizes the potential here, and it's so validating. I think it's the most validating income we have, because it's like, I am being rewarded because that person's life is so different, it's so changed. I had such an impact that Beachbody recognized their transformation. That's huge, right, you guys? So don't forget about this. This is another place where you can bring income into your household. Okay, so those are all the ways you can get paid. I have my recommendations now for you, okay? So first thing first, make Success Club for as many consecutive months as possible. Not sure if you're aware of this, but that is how they rank the number of leads that you get. It used to be Success Club 5 times the number of months. So if I made Success Club 5 times 10 months, I was eligible for 50 customers. And then 10, for 5 months, or that's probably the opposite, right? Yeah, 10 for 10 months would be 100 customers. So, but it's consecutive, and when you miss it, it starts over. Back at the beginning, now I gotta start again, 5 times 1. Well, don't do that. Don't screw yourself. Like, Success Club is non-negotiable. Also, as I mentioned, you could make Success Club for an entire year. You could have accumulated 5 customers a month, 60 customers on Shakeology. I don't even know how much, I can't even, 60 times 30, 1,800 bucks, okay? Let's say you're making $1,800 a month of customers on Shakeology that you've accumulated from your hard work for the previous year. And they were all gonna order in January. And you've been successful in December, they're still gonna order and Beachbody's gonna keep your money. Don't let that happen. That's insane. Like, that's not okay. You guys, it's non-negotiable. Do not give money away, right? Be at least a diamond. And if you're not a diamond yet and you're not even close and you're like, whoa, Amber, slow your roll. I barely made emerald to get into this group. Get to Ruby. Get to Ruby right now. Go. Like, hang out, stop the video and go get to Ruby. So then at least you're getting matching bonuses and you're getting a higher cycle bonus, okay? You're getting something on the way to diamond. Never sell what's on sale. You guys, I was once asked if I could change anything about Team Beachbody, what would it be? And I said I would never put the challenge packs on sale again. I don't tell my team about challenge pack sales. I don't advertise them. They're not in our team cover photo. I think they are ridiculous. When I was at the height of my income in the retail side, I was selling Les Mills Pump and Ultimate Reset challenge packs like they were going out of style. Why? Because those are the two things that I had the most drastic transformations with, and they were the highest cost items. Ultimate Reset challenge pack is $305. Les Mills Pump was $270. When I sold a challenge pack versus you selling a 140 challenge pack now for 21-day fix, I was making double the money that you are in the retail side. Why would you actively choose to devalue yourself to the point of only selling what's on sale? I tell people what I think is going to be best for them, no matter what. Sometimes that's the higher price. Deal with it. Do not just sell what's on sale, you guys. Don't build your business around discounts. You are better than that. You're worth more than that, okay? So have you ever done a higher cost program? If you're just over here 21-day fixing it to the end, go get one. Get a transformation. Get some results and get some credibility with that program, okay? Understand Shakeology is not the only game in town. At all. At all. You guys, I love Shakeology. I am going to get my 365 shaker. It's already on its way because I'm on the list. I know it. That's where I started my journey. I started it in 2009 as a customer on Shakeology, a discount coach on Shakeology. You guys, I'm a fan. But listen to me. Do not have a singular focus with your business. There are so many other amazing products that Team Beachbody puts out. I already mentioned the residual income from the boosts from the entire performance line, pre-workout, post-workout, during workout, recover. I mean, come on, there's so much. The entire Derm exclusive line, people just ignore it. And that's a great amount of PV and it's a recurring thing. I dabbled in Arbonne a little bit before I was a coach. And so I understand the concept of reoccurring skincare, right? It makes sense to me. You gotta buy it, put it on HD, it's gotta come, you need to use it, right? People will pay for that if it's good. Are you not using it? Gonna be hard to sell if you're not using it. Oh, I will get on that, right? There are other things too. There are fish oils and calcium, and I mean, if Beachbody's selling it and you're not taking it and talking about it, you are flushing money down the toilet. You might think, oh, I don't want to buy all that. I assure you, having something to recommend, that one-off thing when your aunt goes, hey, can you recommend a good vitamin? Yes, I can. We happen to sell a great one. I love it. Here's how I felt when I took it. You need to know your product catalog on the reoccurring items, okay? Don't be so worried about learning all of the ins and outs of the hammer and chisel guide. How about go learn the products that are going to pay you for the rest of your career, okay? With that, promote the 3-day refresh regularly. Do a group every other month. I got a call from corporate. I'm the number 4 refresh seller. And I was like, I don't know how that happened. But they asked me, and I was like, I don't know. And they were like, well, tell me about it. And I'm like, well, I do a group every month. I tell my challenge group every month, hey, everyone's doing it on this day. If you want to play along, I post a link. And I always recommend the kickstarts and the challenge pack. I always give 2. When I'm recommending a program, I give 2, right? Or you can give a 21-day fix or the Kickstart 21-day fix, right? Like 2. People tend to want things that have more value in them. Well, that's when people want to do over and over and over again, right? That will increase your income as well. if you have customers on Shakeology now, make sure that they're drinking it. I mean, this sounds super crazy to us because we're coaches and we drink our Shakeology, but I can't even tell you the number of times someone was like, "Oh, I don't drink it on the days I don't work out," which to me was like the opposite. I'm like, I should drink too if I'm not working out. Right? I'm a mess. I'm probably gonna eat some cake. It's gonna be a disaster. Ask them. Make sure they understand. Show them the Carl Deichler Why I Drink It Every Day video. Drop the From the Fields video into your challenge group. Ask them every single week what was the best thing Shakeology did for you this week. You can do Feel Good Friday. And every single Friday, ask them. Reinforce, constantly reinforce that they should drink it every day. And if they aren't, ask why not. The biggest reason people leave Shakeology is flavor fatigue. They do not want to keep drinking the same flavor. Make sure you are doing everything you can to talk about the different flavors. If you only drink chocolate, that's great. Congratulations, that's me too. However, there's a whole other product line out there of different flavors that you need to be testing and sharing and explaining. You know what? Maybe you drink a sample, get a sample pack since you only buy one ever, and you do a whole video series on what this one is like and what the best recipe you picked was, and you make sure that there's something for every flavor. You drop that in your challenge group on a regular basis. When there's a new flavor that comes out, go in your back office, pull up every customer who has Shakeology little yes on Home Direct. Make sure they get a sample. Make sure they are trying the new flavors. Make sure they know they can change it really easily in their online office. Don't just assume that because they're already on HD, you're good. You have to make sure they stay on HD. It's going to get the better results and it's going to get you more of a residual income longer. It just is. You guys, it's easier to keep a customer than to get a new one. Okay. Don't be afraid to send product samples too. Like now that the Energize and the what is the Hydrate come in the little packets, I used to send my customers E&E packets all the time back in the day. Now we've got the new product, so sending them that instead. But like if someone buys a challenge pack from me, it's thank you note time with some samples in there, right? They need that. I want them on other things. What if there comes a point where Shakeology is just out of their budget? Life gets crazy. It's not a priority for them now, but they can still afford Energize. How are they going to know about it if you're not telling them about it, right? And then, of course, pushing Emerald for absolutely everyone in your downline and teaching them to do the same. It's like building your business 3 at a time versus 1 at a time. It's just going to be more money for you. Okay, that just is what it is. So my time is up. So I am going to, if you're done listening to me and you don't want to hear anything else, you can hang up. Or I don't know, close the video, hit the X, whatever you need to do. But I do have 2 more slides that were more of a conceptual theory for you. I really want you to, I don't know, just think about them, okay? So this is a slide where I show you that there's 3 different ways to make the same amount of money. And I want you guys to know this because I think that you guys, and I do, we all get caught up in what other people are doing. And we think that we're doing something wrong. But depending on the stage you are in your business, it can really change what you should be focusing on right now. So the first screenshot is a retail focused coach with a smaller team, 30-ish people, okay? Now, all of their money is coming from new coaches and commission for retail. Why? Because they're new. They don't get a team bonus yet. That's not how it works. They got like 1 person on the club membership in there, right? It's all them. When you're brand new and when you're in your first year or 2, like year, I'd say your business and your income is on you alone, which means all you should be doing is going and finding new people. You don't need to make recognition slides. You don't need to get distracted. You don't need to invent training. You don't need to run team calls. You have an upline for that. And if you don't have an immediate upline, there's somebody above them. I promise you. You are in the growth phase. Focus on growth. Because what happens is the next year, as you see here, you see a shift. The retail income drops, but the team income goes up and the recruiting income goes up because it's this natural momentum. Now you're building a team, You don't have anybody to talk to yet if you haven't given anyone results or built any credibility through the sales side. You have some people to talk to. I mean, clearly the first one they're recruiting some coaches. There's at least 4 coaches signed there in that week. but the team has to grow. It takes time. They have to learn. They have to duplicate what you're doing. Okay. And then this happens a lot where people go into management mode. The team cycle bonus gets bigger. The retail gets smaller. The matching bonus goes up, but then there's no new coaches and no recruiting. So they end up going on to management mode, which is really just being stagnant. And what will end up happening is that number will start to drop. And unless you bring in more of your retail sales and your recruiting that have dropped, in a few months, maybe not a few months, it might end up going away for you, right? You always have something. What I do like is that this business does allow you to take a step back. You can get sick, you can move, you can have a new baby, you can go on a vacation and all that, and your income will stay pretty much the same, but it's not forever, right? So you want to make sure that as your team grows, you don't totally take your hands off of the new coach stuff either. This is really important to me because I see new coaches that get Emerald, Ruby, or Diamond, or even a 1-star, and now they think, oh, I have this team, and I need to do all these things for your team. No, you're fine. You need to go keep growing the team so that the team has a team at all next year. It's really important that you guys understand that there's different ways to make the same amount of money, depending on where you are in your business. Will depend on what your commission is going to look like. Obviously, you guys will see in the resources section, I include the income disclaimer. You guys need to put that on anything where you share any sort of income. Obviously, don't share this, but if you share something of your own, make sure that you do point out that Beachbody does not guarantee any level of income, and that all of the earnings and such are based on any individual coach's own diligence, skill, etc. I actually will put that in the resources section so that you guys have it available. And then here are my final thoughts on this, you guys. So people hear money and they get so weird about it. And if this is you, I'm talking to you. Okay? Greed is not a financial issue. It's a heart issue. If your intentions are good and your heart is right, there is no need for you to ever feel bad about having money or making a ton of it. If you're a good person, you deserve to be blessed with this, because the more good people who have the money in the world, the better, right? Because then good will be done with it. It will do good things. I read a book called The Law of Divine Compensation. And she says, money is not exchanged from someone to you. You see, no one's giving you their money. The money came from someone before them, and someone before them, and someone before them. Money flows through people, not to people. So let it flow through to you so that you can pass it through to something else that is good and right and wonderful and helps you serve a purpose and helps you live a life of freedom and helps you put your kids through college and gives to your favorite charity and gives to your church or whatever you want to do. Do not turn this into a thing where you're taking from someone, or you will never have anything. That consciousness will not serve you. And then, of course, one of our faves, because we all know that your income is a direct reflection of how many people that you help every day. You can have everything in life that you want if you'll just help other people get what they want. So you can make money through every single one of these avenues that I've shared today if you are focused on understanding the rules of the game, but playing it with integrity and with a heart of service at all times. All right, you guys, I know that was super long. Money is a big chunk of what we do. We are running a business here. I hope some of this was enlightening for you. Please check out the resources. And of course, if you have questions, type them below.